Some of the best Super Bowl calls over the years from the great Al Michaels, getting set for a record-tying Super Bowl performance today. It's his 11th calling play-by-play, alongside the man, as we said before, played in 2 Super Bowls for Cincinnati.
Dad, now is it starting?
Gentlemen, happy Super Sunday. And to you too, Michael.
No, not yet.
Okay. The people in Buffalo have never Scott Moore with this.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the New Orleans Saints.
Jamar Chase.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Saints, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's not time yet,
no
son.
Gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Mom, it's almost time.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A 1st down throw for Bork. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with...
Let's go, defense. We got to make a stand right here.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
How that rookie working out for you?
Lanes to open up.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down the sack back at the 16-yard line.
That's my boy DJ.
That will bring
DJ,
up 4th
who's
down
alive.
and an 11-yard loss to boot. And his kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, Joe Burrow.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that. So
You know, that's my boy from LSU. I gotta, but shoot, Odell too. Odell my boy too. So I'll be happy for him too if he win it.
They have a tendency to be a little bit loud.
It's a win-win for LSU fans.
But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one way up just
All right, Book, you already got 1 pick. Come on, take care of that rock.
And that's a more than acceptable read right
care of that
there
motherfucking rock, man.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Take care of that motherfucker.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Charles, they won last week despite
he'll never fumble.
They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 1st and 10, Book. He whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Bro, that SoFi Stadium crazy, bro.
Coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That shit is amazing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Book. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back through it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
Shit.
That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Yeah, they tripping.
Book. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Book. Oh, that's the first.
Near the 35-yard line.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find.
Let's go, Ian. We came from rags to riches with Ian Book, man.
You're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out, it makes
He from Notre Dame.
all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain himself.
We drafted him in real life.
Kamara's got the 1st down and then some.
Yeah, he was just sitting behind Winston and
To the end of the 1st quarter of play.
and Taysom.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
But
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
oh, get loose,
Steps
bitch.
away to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
To throw his Book.
Oh,
It's complete.
good play call, coach.
Back here, losing yardage to the
Poor
10-yard
execution.
line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You got to develop a little quicker.
Going quickly here to Thomas. That helps the completion percentage.
Get a hand on him.
And now it's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Book. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown to Orleans. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have
Come on, we was in the slump, man, with play calling. I think we got our mojo back.
With the extra point. And
Just got to get a little bit creative. Got to get creative and not run repetitive shit.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Shit.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this down to the 35.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Oh, let's go, Lat.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, get loose, Michael. Oh, get loose.
And way up past the 35.
Oh, that's Michael Thomas, slow ass, too. Ooh.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams
it's hard to
have
tackle
some version of this
on this
play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
What you playing, Drew? Is that Roblox?
And they go play action with Book. Rolling to his right.
Try to sneak it over the top of him.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but now he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Becoming a Coloradian is tough. Thinking shouldn't have to. Live Weller, Kansas Valley. Trust 9 News. Anytime on the 9
Walk a mile in my shoes.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 1. There's Evans again, complete.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Oh, why the fuck ain't?
His 5th touchdown.
Is Godwin rated higher than Evans now?
And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Because I got my... It's supposed to be Marshawn on him. Come on.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
I blame coaching right there.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Lattimore supposed to be... Lattimore got to be stuck on him.
And off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Oh.
And his guys have got it back at the
Good shit, Brandon Smith. Let's go, man.
2nd interception.
Had to sneak that sneak attack, man.
You got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before,
oh, get a block.
Something that's part of you. Touchdown.
Let's go, Michael Thomas.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands.
He lost some speed over the years, but he's about to get another bag, though. Got to re-sign him. Time to come to that contract table.
And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Mike Hilton can't check Cooper Kupp. They need to stop.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up.
Oh!
He's got a man complete. And they do
That's a
finally
fucking
get
play.
it down, but not before he reaches the 41. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Good job, Detective. Jeff, you're new on the team. How is Anthony?
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Yeah.
What's up?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points in the half.
Let's go.
All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose.
So you going for the Rams, right?
Yes.
I'm going for Joe Burrow, the underdog.
I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays,
Joe Burr.
you've got to take
Because the Rams were named the
a little
underdogs.
bit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
8 yards to go on second
I
down.
don't think you know what you're talking about.
Now, boy. Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the
3 picks.
45. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously,
Come
didn't
on,
want to
man.
score a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little
Guess
bit.
he's still in that slump.
Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding a safety valve here. That's good.
Oh, get a tackle.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Come on, y'all.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, Lord.
He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
He slid right off of him. Come on, man.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
All right.
And the
Yeah,
Buccaneers
you
have
go ahead
once
out your
again
ass.
taken the lead.
This is a trap game.
After, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
They ain't following the trap.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal
Hey,
line.
man, celebrate the wins.
And the tackle going to be made right there at
Always.
the 25-yard line.
We're going to see what Ian Book made of.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out?
Yeah, block. Hold that block a little bit longer.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down.
Good play call.
Before they work it across midfield.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On first down, Book.
Oh, good route.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown.
Let's go.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd
Fucking route. Drew,
like
where you at?
And that was something special.
Get in here. What you playing? Let me see. Sit back. Chill right there.
And that
right
will
here.
make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Bucs offense set to
Aaron Donald ain't about to do shit, man.
And for them, a touchdown, their last goal.
They about to hem his ass up.
To do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
Oh, give me those. Oh, let's go. Come on. We got to go score.
Picked off at the 30.
Let's go, DJ Utalari, LSU. Come on, man.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6.
Hell yeah. You know, that's where we draft out of, right in the backyard.
Make plays like that.
Our backup QB, TJ Finley from LSU, but he transferred to Auburn, but he's still LSU. You know?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they trying to claim Joe Burrow. Nah, y'all didn't start it. Y'all didn't believe in him. Y'all believed in whatchamacallit.
Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
No, I'm just speaking. Them Ohio State fans, they believed in, what's your boy name? Who got his tooth knocked out by his girl.
Give your team a chance to score, but you still have to be careful because those defensive guys,
nah.
reputation defense guys can't catch.
Well, yeah, see, forget it. You even forgot his motherfucking name.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he's taken down but able to.
Dwayne Haskins, that's who it is.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon.
He was good in college though, but he ain't better than Joe.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to
Let's go defense. Bottle them up. Bottle them up.
Nice tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
That his passes.
Let's go, Marshawn.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make.
Oh, what a route. Hey, Sean, come on, man. Come on, man. Get there. Hey!
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Let's go.
The extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
You almost had us in that trap, man. Our foot was almost in there.
After the touchdown,
the Pirates was about to steal our boot. Motherfucking Pirates.
Return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Get them out of there, Colt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Oh, yeah.
They can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And
oh, let's go, Marcus. Oh, good news, man.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one.
That's what I'm talking. Defense winning you the game, man. Offense just managing.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
Yeah, they do a lot of performances for the Super Bowl. You not feeling them?
Sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Second down and 3. They're going to look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety did.
All right, bro, we going to the clock and get out of here respect. So they don't shoot us.
And you do that with your head movement, your
with them cannons, man.
Shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much in the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they run more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game.
Is he a bad guy?
Have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Why are you watching it if it's a bad guy?
A 10th carry for Kamara. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Let's go,
There's a
Alvin.
beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Damn, they got all these Pizza Hut commercials.
Book now. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
That's that L2, bro. You gotta hold that L2 for that low pass.
Baseball cap and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. Pushing his way through.
Damn.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 69 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
GG, huh?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continually.
Rushing off the left side. The Bengals have a little problem on their right side of their offensive line. Maybe just one rush in the fourth quarter when it counts. Von Miller coming off the left side. Aaron Donald and Floyd might have something to say about it. They like the rhythm, but listen, Von Miller is a closer. He is a ender. You saw this year against the Ravens. He ended the game with a sack, and then he's also the king of the sack fumble. He had one against Brady in the playoffs. So if you need to play the fourth quarter, final drive to end the game, it's going to be Von Miller. Great coach, Owen fourth quarter pass rush decides games often. A wide receiver could decide a game. We'll go back to the juniors. We walked down here to the field. I saw you talking to OBJ, Tony. Yeah, and it was amazing. I said the last time we saw each other was in Cleveland training camp. Isn't it amazing how the Lord works? We're both here at the Super Bowl. You're having a great year. He gave us a shout-out video to my son Justin. Justin was here watching him in the Super Bowl today. Very different. You would not expect OBJ to be in the Super Bowl with the story in October from Cleveland. So the final score, we don't know what it's going to be. Everybody's going to make a pick. We'll make our picks later. But the numbers, the final score, matter to a lot of you. It's Super Sunday, and a lot of your parties include squares. You've been divvying them up all week. What about Super Bowl squares means Steve Kornacki for a deep dive? Steve, tell us about it.
All right, Mike, the Super Bowl squares, you're all familiar with these, right? You get a big group of people together, you put the grid down, you put one team across the top. We'll use the Rams here, one down the side, we'll use the Bengals. Then everybody just buys a square. You get $5 a pop, $10 a pop. Maybe you're like me and you buy a bunch of squares because you're that desperate. And then you randomly assign numbers 0 to 9. You probably draw them, go across the top, go down the side. It basically works like this. Let's say I had bought this square right here. These numbers are based on each team's score. So I would need the Rams score to end in the number 6, and I would need the Bengals score to end in the number 0. That would be the combination I would need to hit. Now you get 4 chances to hit the end of the first 3 quarters and the end of the game. But not all squares are created equal when it comes to a payout. So for instance, we can show you in the first quarter, if you got the number 0, 3, 7, if you got a combination with any of those 3 numbers, you're looking pretty good. If you don't, you're in pretty bad shape. You can look at this, almost 90% of all the first quarter combinations have involved just those 3 numbers.